こんにちは。
Hello everyone.
長井美学塾へようこそ。
Welcome to Nippon Art Program at Nagai Art Gallery in Ginza.
塾長の永井龍之介です。
He is the owner of the gallery, Mr. Nagai Ryunosuke.
今回はですね、本庄さんに長谷川清をお伝えしていただきますけれども、その前にこの日本アートプログラムについての企画についてね、改めてご紹介いただきたいと思います。
My name is Honjo Satoko. Please call me Sophie. I'm your art interpreter. I'm the founder of Creative Journey Japan, an independent travel agency in Tokyo. In this program, I would like to invite you to join me as I navigate through the world of Japanese art that I would call Nippon art. Nippon means Japan in Japanese. I hope you will discover more about the artists and their works and develop an appreciation for the rich world of Nippon art that has perhaps not been as accessible up until now. I'm a general art lover, but a Nippon art beginner, same as some of you are. So I hope all of you enjoy the video clip and learn about Nippon art with me.
はい、それでは長谷川清をね、ご紹介いただきたいと思います。
Today, I would like to talk about Hasegawa Kiyoshi. Hasegawa Kiyoshi was a Japanese artist and engraver who spent most of his life in France. He relocated to Paris at 28 in 1918 and lived there for over 60 years. Though he wanted to keep his Japanese nationality all through his life, he never returned to Japan and died at 89. After he moved to Paris, he described nature from the perspective that every tree and bush has got life within it. He developed his own copper plate printing techniques and revived mezzotint printing. He combined this European technique with his Japanese sensibilities to great effect. Particularly, he found great variation in the color black. 7 shades of black, he mentioned. He found 7 varieties of black in mezzotint, and his mezzotint technique was called manière noire in French. That means technique black. Monochrome painting has an important place in Nippon art. In Japan, the use of black ink and empty space is employed to evoke an image beyond what is on the canvas. This way, the viewer is given the room to bring color onto the canvas and fill the gaps with their own imagination. Hasegawa took this style and applied it into his mezzotint prints. He found power and depth through his subtle and deft use of the black ink. This is how he was able to conquer his share of eternity. He was strongly influenced by Alfred Dürer, Chagall, Dufy, Picasso, and Edouard Goya. He admired Odilon Redon. Mezzotint used to be used to copy portrait painting until the 19th century, when cameras became widespread and mezzotint techniques died out. So practically, he upgraded the disused mezzotint method itself into art. In his younger days, he was mesmerized by the mysticism in European art, but gradually he became focused on trying to express the mystery of nature itself. In his art, he would observe each twig and leaf carefully. He once greeted a tree, saying "Bonjour," while taking a walk, and recalled hearing the voice of the tree greeting him back, "Bonjour." In this sense, he separated copper plate printing from mystery of European religion into art itself. Hasegawa Kiyoshi was born into a wealthy family in Yokohama in 1891. His father was the branch manager at the Yokohama Bank. Unfortunately, his father passed away when he was at 10, and he also lost his mother at 13. He suffered from poor health as a child, and he concentrated on his interest at school, which was art. At 28, he chose to go to Paris to study copper printmaking rather than learning it in Japan. He was given a gold medal at the International Exposition Paris in 1937. He was selected to be the member correspondent of the French Academy of Art in 1964. In 1966, he was made Order the Arts of Letters. He was given several other honors in France and Japan. He passed away at 89 in Paris. So some of his works were bought by Louvre Museum. So from now, we will move on to see his real works at Nagai Art Gallery.
それではですね、これから個々にね作品を紹介していきたいと思います。はい、それでは作品紹介ですね。まずこちらの作品からお願いします。
This is a little tiny piece of the earlier work in 1925, the dry point method. But it's very Venus. He went to Paris and saw a lot of, I think, the Venus painted, and he curved the Venus in here. Very details. The line is very delicacy, beautiful, almost like the woodblock printing from Japan. I wonder how much it costs.
20万円です。
Wow, 20,000 yen. It's one of the 25 limited piece, so it's a very special piece for you.
次はこちらですね。はい、
This is such a cute the bouquet in the glass. Hasegawa Kiyoshi loved the nature very much, and the motif, the wildflowers from the field, is one of his favorite models. And flowers, herbs, and grasses, and as if they are alive. And the little tiny bouquet, they are black and white in carving, but by seeing it, you feel like the lively color in it. So this is also the limited version, the 35 limited work, and number 6, this one. I wonder how much it costs.
80万円ですね。
80,000 yen.
次はこちらですね。
This is also one of his very special work. A tree, an apple tree, reborn. The half of the top is withered, but the half of the bottom is reborn. The new tree arrived, and the work from 1956. So after the World War II, the Hasegawa probably was thinking of Japan reborn after the World War II. So such a special work, and also limited edition of 60, and this is number 25. And I also have to ask the price, Nagai-san, how much it costs.
実はこちらの作品はですね、ご酒造家から特別にお借りしているもので、ちょっと非売ということで、ね、今回販売しないんですけれども。
Right. Unfortunately, we cannot sell this. This is we borrowed you to show it to you, but this is not for sale.
はい、こちらの作品ですね。
Okay, finally, this is the Hasegawa Kiyoshi's Manière Noire. So can you see the 7 shades of black in here? You can see the apples and grapes, and probably this Christmas season in center the apple, the reindeer, little reindeer you can see. The very deep black copper plate printing though, but I feel like I can touch the kilt, very soft touch, and almost like the apples are alive. Very special work. And also limited edition 35 and number 9. I wonder how much it costs.
120万円ですね。
Right. So 1,020,000 yen.
はい、次はこちらの作品です。
So this work is from 1931. The beginning, his trial for the Manière Noire mezzotint method. In the beginning, the earlier work from the Manière Noire. He was mezzotint method died out once, and Hasegawa Kiyoshi revised. So he was trying to revise how to revise the mezzotint method. So this work shows us how he tried to revise the mezzotint method, which died out once in Europe. So in that sense, it's a very, very special work. You can see the very well balanced the fronts, the Eiffel Tower and Seine River and the airship. Very peaceful. Such a peaceful work in 1931 by the method which died out once in Europe. So amazing work. So I wonder, I don't know, you can sell it? 永井さん。
はい。こちらの作品ですね、非常にこれもね貴重な作品で、もういわばその美術館級ですね。で今回も特別にご所属からお借りしたもので、こちら非売なんですけれども、ぜひこれはご覧いただきたいですね。
Right, I thought so. So this is a kind of the work you can see at the museum, but this time we borrowed for you to see, but not for sale. This is the artist proof work. But we borrowed it for you to see and to understand and know about the artist Hasegawa Kiyoshi.
はい、それでは最後ですけれども、こちらの作品お願いします。
This is Hasegawa Kiyoshi himself. This is the Manuel Noir. He himself mentioned this is the work he completed his Manuel Noir. So if you see the little tiny cute bird in center, and he met the bird, and the little bird is himself, and colored in blue. That is very special. He colored it himself, particularly on this work. Each object in the picture has a meaning, metaphor, and himself in center, and there is a circle behind the little bird. That is the round eternity, so endless world, so eternity, and there's a little ball here, and this means perfection of the world. He always looking for searching mystery of nature. So he find the mystery of nature and put them well balanced in all this on this work. So this is his mezzotint, and this is his Manuel Noir. So I don't think you are going to sell it.
これはですね、大変実は貴重な作品なんですね。これ今手材式で色が入ってますけれども、色の入っていないこの作品がですね、実は限定80部作られています。ただこの色の入っているものはその中から選ばれた作品に色が入っていて、それもですね全部で3点ぐらいしかないんじゃないかと言われている中の1点ですね。で今回のこの展示のためにご指導者から特別にお借りしたもので、これは非売なんです。
So definitely not for sale. This work is very special. There are 80 editions of black and white. A colored one like this is only 3. So once
ただし実は以前ですね、この色の入っていないこの作品がオークションで1000万円ついたことがあります。それだけ貴重なものなんですね。
Right. So once the black and white one was at the auction and it was sold over 10 million yen. So
そうですね。この作品がもし出たとしてもそれ以上いくら値段がつくか分かりません。
So it's a very priceless, definitely priceless work, but worth seeing it.
ということで今回は本庄さんからバイリンガルでね長谷川清についてお届けをいたしました。はい。次回もお楽しみにご覧ください。
Thank you very much for watching the video clip, and we are looking forward to seeing you once again.
最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いします。
Thank you very much for watching the video clip. Nippon Art. Please subscribe it.
次の動画もお楽しみに。